All righty, all righty. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, 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 welcome. Look, let's get right with it. Look, appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. Fearless business finance. Fearless business finance. That fear, man, that fear in business, that fear in finances, right? Listen, it's a killer. If you're a kingdom-driven entrepreneur, I understand it was a killer for me. Let's get right with it. Let's talking about, and man, this thing is going to be so powerful as we start laying down the foundations and stuff that you can be fearless in your finances, fearless in your business finances, because fear grips us. It keeps us from making sound decisions. It keeps us from being disciplined in areas that we need to be disciplined. If I take a look at my life, if I was disciplined in some areas, if I'm in discipline in some areas now, I'll be so much further ahead financially than I am. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we're going to talk about today positioning for financial abundance. Positioning for financial abundance. Let me get a little drinky. See, watch this. What's this? If we were to survey entrepreneurs of faith about whether or not they want financial abundance in their business, watch this. Many will say resounding yes. Wouldn't you? I know I would. However, check this out. However, if you take a look at those entrepreneurs' businesses, right? And even their lives today, would it reflect they're being prepared for abundance that is earmarked for them and their business? I'm gonna say it again. I gotta ask myself, right? If I look at my business today, right? Does it look? Yeah, if I take a real good look, right? If we take a real good look at our businesses or as kingdom-driven entrepreneurs, if we take a look at our businesses, does it reflect what we want? Does it reflect the financial abundance that we should have? We got to understand, before God can trust us with financial abundance that will overflow. You talk about overflow in our business and lives. Watch this. And I think you already know this. He must first know that he can trust us with handling what we have now. See, abundance is manifested in our business when we create an environment, right, within our enterprise that shows that we are intentional and purposeful in the way we make, spend, and manage money in our business. We talked about that earlier, right? We look, when we want to receive something, especially from our Father, right? It's imperative to put ourselves in a position to receive from him. What some things I'm doing that look, I can tell you some stories. I knew I was right there. I felt that overflow. I felt that, but I was blocking it because my finance. Listen, when I was doing reentry in North Carolina, Goldsboro, North Carolina, I was under the TAM program, Going Home Initiative, right? And I was housing these guys coming out of prison, and look, a grant came out. They said, Ray, we got a $250,000 grant for you. They sent over the, look, I'm happy. Yeah, 250. I ain't used to know 250 legal. They sent over the paperwork and I wasn't prepared. My finances wasn't right. I had no duns, I didn't have, listen, I could barely answer the questions. I was not prepared for the blessing. I was not prepared for the financial overflow. You see, so there's a wonderful story in the Bible, and I'm quite sure a lot of y'all know what it look. Go to Luke chapter 19, verses 1 to 10. That reflects a position to receive. This reflects a position to receive. The story of Zechariah. I know a lot of y'all know about that. A man of significance who has heard so much about Jesus that he had to see who he was. He sought after him, but wherever Jesus went, there was a crowd. And because Zechariah was a small man, a lot of times our business, we have this small business. We're going out places. We need to see this guy, but we're not, we need to go to this and see this great coach or this great entrepreneur, whatever. And we were these small, our business was real small, that's how we feel. And he couldn't see Jesus. But he didn't let that stop him. Though he knew that Jesus and his journey would have to pass by the way of a sycamore tree. He looked ahead. He saw it. There was a way Jesus was going. There's a way you have to go do your business. There's something up there. He knew Jesus had to pass that sycamore tree. So what did he do? He was strategic in his approach to see Jesus. He knew that Jesus was going to go by the way of Jericho. He can imagine, can you imagine that he looked ahead and said to himself, you know what? I'm going to go up there where I know Jesus is going to be next. When you talk about your 4 S's, your structure, strategy, system, and sales, that's strategy, right? That's strategy. That business model that's in place, that's going, that scaling for growth or scaling the scale. What do I need to be like when I get to that position? See, you know what? He said, I'm going to go up there where I know Jesus is going to be next, and I'm going to climb that tree so that I could see him. He was strategic in his approach and received a reward. We have to start being strategic in our business, in our structure, in our strategy, in our system, in our business models, and how we do in our finances. Jesus knew he was going to be there, but told him to come down because he was going to go to his house. And Zechariah received the salvation of Jesus Christ. See, it's the same way seeing financial abundance being manifested in your business. You must be in a position and prepared to receive it. I'm telling you, I was not in position. 3 times, not 3 times. I received $100,000. No, $100,000, received it. I was not prepared. It was gone in 6 months. Said that would never happen again. I received $125,000. Once again, I was not prepared. Went through it and thought about aftermath. How many times have you got abundance somewhere, right, and wasn't prepared for it, and all of a sudden, bang, that blessing turned into what? Man, you was in. The blessings turned to I was owing. I wound up owing people because I was not prepared. But see, positioning comes from doing watch this. Positioning comes from doing what it takes in your business finances to be equipped for the wealth that will be generated in your business. Say, for instance, you're following what we're telling you to do. Say, for instance, you're building your business credit. Say, for instance, you're getting these trade lines and credit cards. But guess what? Say you're getting the loans. But what we have to understand is we have to pay the money back. We have to pay for it. We have to pay, right? For the credit card, business credit cards. We have to pay the loans, right? We can build the business credit, and this is what we're missing. We think we can build the business credit, get the credit cards, get the trade lines and all that stuff, get the upfront cash, but we have to pay. We got the credit. Listen, I'm going to tell you, and I got the credit cards. It was easy to get the credit cards. But listen, when I started using the credit cards, guess what I realized? There's a monthly bill attached to it. Credit off the chain. And then I realized if I don't pay the credit cards on time, your credit score will go down. So yes, everybody's talking about building your business credit. We're going to help you build your business credit. You're going to build your business credit, but are you prepared when you receive the things that you receive to make sure that you have the finances, right, to pay off the things that you need to pay off? See, Zechariah was intentional in his desire to receive or to see all who Jesus was. See, he strategized and he planned. Think about this for a moment. Zechariah was already a wealthy man. You see, he was a chief tax collector. He said, so due to his prominence, watch this, he probably had on nice clothes, clean. And he climbed that sycamore tree. The tree probably wasn't, watch this, the tree probably wasn't easy to climb. He may have gotten his clothes stuck on tree limbs. His clothes might have got dirty, but however, it didn't matter because he knew that his purpose was to see this man Jesus. See, sometimes we might get dirty. It might be things we have to do. I'm not talking about illegal. We might have to stay up for a while. We might have to sacrifice and not buy this, right? We might have to put off wanting to get something or be in a training, right? Because even if I'm in that training, am I prepared to use what I'm trained if it's going to cost? See, as entrepreneurs of faith, we have to be eager to receive overflow, that we put ourselves in position that shows God we are ready to be prosperous and successful. Do you have, watch this, what is your business model, right? There's 22 different types of business models. What business model are you using in your business? What does your financials look like? You can't even make decisions if your financials are not in place. Yes, business finances may be the last thing you want to deal in your business, because a lot of times when I look at my business finances, I'm looking at it like, man, it just ain't looking right. Listen, I got these bills. I don't even want to look at the finance like it's going to go away for osmosis. Something's going to happen. No. Because when you have that budget, you're following that budget and you're disciplined. That when you get to that point, for instance, if you have a budget for $100 just for just say office expenses, when I get to that $100, I stop. I might need some more stuff, but I have to be disciplined enough not to spend that 100, not to spend over that 100. I'm sorry. Yes, managing. Watch this. Managing the finances may not be fun for you. It ain't for me. However, it's imperative in business and crucial to your business success. I'm gonna say that again. It's imperative and crucial, and let me include me, to our business success. More importantly, it's watch this. More importantly, it's the one of the things in business that God is concerned about most, and is directly related to positioning for your increase. Watch this. It's worth to feel a little uncomfortable, because it is the fulfillment of your God-given purpose that is at stake. Eliminate any fear. Listen, let me tell you, phone calls, not looking at the finances, not looking at bills. Look, that's all fear. You gotta be fearless. Bills come in. Creditors call. Handle your business. Eliminate any fear. Move through the discomfort. Get positioned for the more than enough that is destined for you. It starts with being strategic and intentional in every aspect of money in your business. In the next couple of workshops, we're going to cover 3 aspects of positioning yourself. Your business, I'll say this again, in the next few workshops, we're going to cover 3 aspects of positioning yourself and your business for financial abundance. How you make money, how you spend money, and how you manage money. Hey, this your guy Ray coming to you live all the way from here. We're here right here. And like we always say here at Silk Financial, but I'm going to start telling you, Silk Financial, our parent company is Exodus House LLC. And who we are, Exodus Life Change. And I think I'm going to start using Exodus Life Change because we need to come out of darkness of the fear of finances, coming out of darkness, Exodus Life Change, right? Coming out of darkness, changing our life as kingdom-driven entrepreneurs. And like we always say here at Exodus Life Change, aka Silk Financial, aka Exodus LLC. God love